Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, The Great War, with me, Rearming, and the sublime Ottoman state. So in the previous episode, the Great War has started. Interestingly, I was hinted at, or it was hinted at me that it will start in 1916, but it started in 1915, and so far it's Germany and Austria-Hungary and Romania against Russia, France, and a couple of other nations. No other nations. Finland is, theoretically part of Russia at this point. So it's a little bit more even out, but we'll see if Britain joins, and we might be interested in joining as well. But we need to finish up this stuff first, and then we need to import German advisors, which is going to help us, and German Ottoman alliance. Alright, we're going to get a new unit. Confiscate Entente investment. Oh, okay. Negotiating our claims. Want back that. German mobilization plan. German invasion of Belgium. Well, it's gonna be fun parts. Today's summary. Germany demands from Belgium facilities for invading France through Belgian territories. Belgium refuses. German troops march into Belgium, near Liège. Martial law proclaimed in Belgium. Germany makes the worthless promise not to seize the Belgians and Dutch coastline to attack France in the north. Germany asks Great Britain to remain neutral while she attacks France via Belgium. So Germany is at war with Belgium. Luxembourg and Belgium joined the Entente, but Great Britain is still abstaining, interestingly enough. Germany wants docking rights. We will grant them that. Alright. So you'll be done in 20th of August, and you'll be done on 8th of August, at which point we will join the war, but not before we actually gain these supply hubs. And if that happens, man, we'll have to push through these mountains like crazy. And that means, if they move all of their troops in the north, we already will have probably a much easier time pushing through now. Looks like they moved a large amount of their troops away. They might move even more later on, we'll see. Alright, artillery is going to be done in 75 days, or the first artillery upgrade, and the basic armored car in 73 days. Woe is us. We're gonna have another research slot, and I'm questioning, because I do want to have some Air Force here. I'm not sure if we don't want to start early on some of these though first. Or no, we're gonna have to start the infantry equipment, because we want this one as soon as possible. We're already way too late. So US declared neutrality. The United States of America proclaimed a policy of strict neutrality in thought and deed. As President Woodrow Wilson put it, his goal was to broker a peace, and he sent his top aides, Colonel House, on repeated missions to the belligerents. But they were so confident of victory that the peace was ignored. And the Chemist War. Chemical purified poison gas has been used as a weapon of war for many years, but it wasn't until the Great War that poison gas showed its true power. Nothing is better than poison gas to draw out the enemy soldiers hiding in the trenches. The gas, heavier than air, sank into trenches dug into the ground, where the soldiers were exposed to the agents and had no choice but to succumb to the excruciating pain. Now the task of the countries that entered the Great War is to figure out how to protect their soldiers from this damned gas attack, using methods such as gas masks, how to keep them at the forefront without heavy casualties, and how to quickly have the means to launch a massive gas attack on the enemy. A horrible, painful cure. Alright. United Kingdom joined the war. United Kingdom joined the war. Okay, for us... Yeah, Egypt is at war. So for us, this would definitely mean... if we fight... Now our colonies are gonna succumb to this. There's no way we can protect Libya, I think. Could maybe potentially invade from here. The Boer Revolt. A revolt fired in South Africa, which is at war against Germany, and is in preparation to attack the German colonies in Africa. However, some of the Boer generals opposed the war and led armed troops in a rebellion. Their wounds from the Boer War seems not yet ready to heal. Is this good for them? Well, we'll see what they can do. And I wonder if we're gonna get the first reduction in the illiteracy immediately, or we'll have to wait for a year. Purging the military. Yield Disney officers. Alright, so that's that. Now we can go and open the Imperial Bank. The largest bank in our empire is under the siege of foreign powers. To save our economy from foreign domain, we should open a new independent bank that will not give any reports to no other than the Sultan. Resource gain efficiency 5%, consumer goods factories were by 8%, and lowered penalty for not having enough resources. Alright, infantry equipment 2. Oh! Enable stormtrooper section. Alright, that's interesting. Personnel and crew serve weapons for infantry as well as the various other bits of kit a soldier needs. So I think we're using the Moser, aren't we? No, Rheinmetall and Ford, and we have not yet used this one for anything. So Moser is gonna be the one, because that's the one we're gonna be working with. 58 days to get the armored cars. Okay, you're almost done with the 2 factories. Alright, I think we're trading more now, because we're getting more and more factories here, and that's really decent. Cannot say I would be mad about that. For Kiev system. So let's look at this one. We haven't really discussed this yet. So, power of the Sultan begins in some Ottoman state with Grand Vizier and Sultan the sides. 25% progress. We lose a little bit of daily political power, but get recruitable population stability. Absolute power. Political power, more or less stability. Balance of the power change, resistance decay, or limited power. Extra political instability. Compliance growth. It sucks that this one more stability. And hopefully there will be, we'll have to see the effects actually. Expand the military academy. Sultan of the Arts. Oh, we need this one, yeah. Damn, I forgot about this. We need to get those. That is the first one for the stability. 13th of August, 8th of August. How's the Navy? I'm grading. How's the resistance? Alright, we're suppressing this pretty nicely, but these ones started increasing a little bit. Still, we're getting a decent amount of population here. I mean, manpower, not population. Armed propaganda against France. Scrap the treaty. Before the leaves fall. You will be home before the leaves have fallen. Alright, more support drops. Invoke Senussia Alliance. Declare Jihad. Right, this one shouldn't really affect us much. And we'll see. 45 days. Alright, they're actually making a decent progress against Russia. Not bad. They've encircled a large army here around the territory of Warsaw. Yeah, they're encircled at this point, so they're cut off from supply. With a bit of luck, they're gonna be destroyed. That will hurt Russia pretty significantly. They are starting to pull more and more troops from the border. That's actually pretty good. Not so for the British. Yeah, there's no movement on the French border. Luxembourg has been taken though. Poor bastards. They always fall the first. Army experience, naval experience. Alright, so once we get the armored car, we could actually start researching the better armored car immediately. We still didn't get a single breakthrough, did we? No. But we're moving towards this one. So... early armored car, what did I mean that... Well... if we could get this one, that would actually help us significantly with the armored car research. We'll see. We'll see. But once we finish these two, we could start with this armored car, but I'm gonna probably throw them without any consideration of any other effects on the concentrated industry and machine tools. Or alternative support weapons, huh? Or the better artillery, man, we need that. Yeah, we need this one, definitely. So it has to be the Krupp gun. And we'll probably need to start working on the howitzer upgrades as well, so that we can get the better one here. Because the difference is just staggering, yeah. We'll need to upgrade our weapons as soon as possible. So Warsaw has fallen. Russian Empire retreated from Poland. I mean, they retreated as far as they could, yeah. Whoever is here is gonna die. Russian Empire retreated from Poland under the pressure of German Empire. Despite the strong resistance from the Russian side and heavy fighting, the German army has managed to cross the Vistula River. Warsaw, under heavy bombardment and gunfire, finally surrendered to the ever-approaching German army. The Russians have employed scorched earth tactic to keep the Germans from supplying the local villages. The people of Russia find themselves questioning whether or not the Tsar could lead the country to victory, with such a large city falling to enemy forces. This defeat has provoked a series of anti-German pogroms in Russian cities and a huge wave of deportation of Jews from the Pale of Settlement, as the Russian command feared that the Germans would try to use these lands to agitate people who were dissatisfied with Tsarist Russian rule. Oh wow, Russia is really being pushed now. Russia is really being pushed now, and we haven't even gotten involved. Well, another factory is going to be finished soon. The Army of a Bygone Era. The crippling Ometros is still there, right? Yeah. It doesn't really help us at all. So I have to remove it eventually. So Ford, 24 days, what can we get? Army? Yes, army modernization. Another one of these. Good. Additional attack. Alright, the Imperial Bank has been open, which gives us even more factories. Nice, we're full. So we're gonna be... Oh, 4th of February. Man, this is gonna take so long. That sucks. I think we can do... And I'm thinking whether we want to go with the Sultan of the Arts or the Vakif system first. The Sultan of Arts would help us create stability. Now let's get the Vakif system first. Vakif system used to provide the public with goods and welfare, yet over time, as a backlash of the industrialization effort, they were closed. We should revive the system and benefit the most out of it. So let's get it. What are you? 23 days. Alright. So in the meantime, we're gonna finish most of the factories and start working on the rest. Yeah, we now outnumber the enemy here fairly significantly, and I think that at this point we have enough manpower and everything to actually introduce. Yes, almost, but we're gonna get it very soon. We can introduce the recon to all of our units. So do it. Do it. And we'll need to start drilling all of our armies. But that's gonna be fine. So you guys will all get the additional... Yeah. I mean, it's gonna help them significantly with defense of the attack, and they will have a little bit of a bonus in case they ever go into a counter-offensive. So that's good as well. Alright, I'm looking forward to this armored car business a lot. Yeah, they're being destroyed. There's another small pocket now organized here. German is a beast. Romania is not doing bad either, actually. Odessa has fallen. I'm tempted to join the war, but I really want to make sure that we are strong enough first, because we will have to fight the British, and that's no fun. Plus, Italy can join at any moment. They are not at all involved. It'd be great if they joined actually the right side, which is our side, you know, of course. Yeah, we'll need to somehow find enough political power to abolish etatism and get the partial mobilization. But how the hell are we gonna do that? I have no idea. I don't think we can get any more political power. Give us 30. Give us nothing. And give us nothing. And these are impossible for us. Alright, pursued Goeben and Breslau. After a long pursuit in the Mediterranean between the German and British ships, the captain of the two German ships, Goeben and Breslau, asked to harbor in our docks. Agreeing to his request and purchasing the ships might be seen as a breach of neutrality, while doing so could be a perfect opportunity to join the war. German Empire. Alright, let's do the historical accurate choice. We have gained... Oh! Moltke class. And Königsberg is a light cruiser. Not a great one. Okay, historically this is what happened, so we're gonna do just that. See how it's gonna work. And we need to send more ships to upgrade. Goeben and Breslau, two German warships chased by the Royal Fleet, are now docked at Constantinople port. British knows that they can stay in neutral port only for 24 hours and are waiting to catch them. But an unexpected decision has been made. With German consent, the sublime Ottoman state enlisted the ships into the Ottoman fleet, including all their crew members. Alright, so a factory has been finished. We're almost finished with the last fort in Erbil. We got an additional military factory already done. Does this cost anything? I don't think it does, so I'll just put them there. Oh, they actually increased the production efficiency cap. I did not know that. Interesting. Oh man, I wish I knew that before. Huh, interesting. With all these changes, with the expansions and everything, it's kind of hard to keep up with all of these changes. So I need to keep remembering that I can do this. I mean, we couldn't do it before until we got the German companies anyway. So it's not like we lost much, but still. So gonna be done soon. We have, alright, this is what we are gonna do. I'm gonna drill everyone now. And once we finish the Vakif system, you know what, once we finish the Vakif system, we're gonna do the following. We're gonna go with the Sultan of Arts and then the Glories of the Past, because I need that recruitable population to finalize the rearming of the cavalry, because we cannot really keep it as it is right now. That is just too damn useless. So we're gonna continue and start working on this one. And what are you gonna do? You want the reinforce rate? Yeah, we're gonna go with the Turbocharger, because we need that extra research speed. These ones, motorized, max speed, that's... Oh, and the advanced generator as well. Alright, well, let's get the turbocharger. It's not that long, and the extra percentage is gonna go a long way for us. Okay, let's speed it up. 4th of Feb, 19th of September. Since railroad is already being worked on. Yeah, we got the... Actually, no, we haven't finished anything yet. We just started. But we'll work on it and get it done. As you do. Okay, one extra day. So we'll get these cars next. Here we go. So do we want to start on the next one? That's actually the question. We're ahead of time. I think that we're gonna get the bonus for it. Wait, did we? So wait, what happened? 4 available projects. Did we get the bonus? I'm a little bit confused on how this works. Nothing happened, but we're here. And the bonus for the early armored car is gone. Weird. Alright, 4th nonetheless, actually. Let's go with reliability. Because that's worth it. And well, let's get the turbocharger. By compressing the air and making it dense, it can deliver more oxygen to the engine. This means it gets more efficient. And we can now, I think, maybe, can we design? Yes, alright, so they made it into a full-on design. That's really nice. So what can we do here? We have a truck design. No, we would like to mentor it. Heavy machine gun, small cannon. So it lowers the reliability, but is much better than the heavy machine gun. Oh yeah, let's get that. Machine gun turret. And the reliability is already really bad. Can we improve it somehow? Riveted armor. We can make a steam engine here. Additional machine gun. This is not helping. We might have to go with the double machine gun, because the reliability that we have already is really bad. Well, we could go with a fixed superstructure, but that's basically killing the breakthrough. So let's go like this. I would like the small cannon, but 50% is really low. And the difference is not so vast. So I'd much rather have it like this. Panhargenti. Let's call this one Yildiz. I can design it. And if we wanted to produce it, it costs rubber and steel. And we do have rubber and steel. Alright, we do have a little bit of rubber. Very little bit of rubber. In Mosul. Is there any chance we could... Yeah, we're never gonna get more. I don't think we can actually get any bonus, so we'll eventually have to import more. But now let's have a look at our iron too many, and we cannot because they don't have it ready yet. Alright, but let's just dream for a bit. If we gave you the armored car, you would need 60 of them, but they would give you 15 extra breakthrough, 6 defense, 12 of attack, fuel capacity. Reliability will go down significantly, but yeah, I think we're gonna need these for. We have to start producing them. Can't Ford produce them? I mean, Ford designed them. What can you do? Soft attack, hard attack. Are the same. Daimler. Alright, we want Daimler because honestly Daimler is the one to go with if we want to retain Germany. And I'm gonna give you... Alright, we're gonna be producing about 2-3 per week. That's not great, honestly, but it's not terrible either. From one factory. Pre-war artillery is gonna be done soon. And we can go ahead and start working on the Krupp cannon. He's gonna research this. Rheinmetall. Oh, they're actually not gonna lower the research time to 151 days. Alright, this is gonna be a significant improvement for us because the Krupp 76.2mm cannon, it's the same one actually. We had Krupp before. Defense gonna go up, soft attack is gonna go up significantly. Breakthrough, just reliability is the same. And we're gonna get some bonuses here to the technologies that we have. We'll see. We don't have more rubber, do we? No. Belgium. What about someone like Germany? Do they have rubber? No. Nobody has rubber. Kiva. I'm looking for a source that's not gonna collapse once we join the war, but I guess we have only a limited amount of rubber then. Oh well, Recon Company 2 is gonna be good, and we're gonna move to the Light Armored Recon Company, because I'm interested in seeing what that is gonna do for us. I mean, these guys definitely benefit from it. Everybody is drooling. Yeah, we're getting a little bit more XP. Alright, so thank you very much for joining me. The war is underway. We still have a couple of things to finish on our side. Most of this one, this chain, the parliament and this. But then we're gonna jump in on Germany's side. And by that time, we're definitely gonna have everything already and able. And with the Vakif system, we're also gonna start working on the Erbil supply depot ahead of time, which is great, because these are... I mean, this is gonna be our main battlefield. And once we move a little bit, we can actually start moving towards connecting ourselves to the enemy railroad. And if we can do that, then we're just gonna follow up based on that. We'll see. Alright, anyway, thank you very much. See you next time.